everyone. Welcome to another episode of Afro Scientific Spirituality. My name is Efe West, reaching you live and direct from the heart of Africa. Today, I'll be talking about the issue of blood covenants in relationships. This topic carries over from my last topic on how to make an oath and how to break one. Somebody was asking about blood oaths in relationships, and I think it's very, very important that we know how blood oaths works in relationships. These are situations whereby a boyfriend and a girlfriend, mostly teenagers, they will come together to share blood of each other and drink the blood with the hope that the relationship will become stronger. In this case, both of the parties involved will feel that they love each other very much and they want to be faithful together, they want to stay together, and they want to be loyal, and they want to live to get married in the future. So they will do a blood oath whereby they will take a razor blade or any sharp object and they will cut each other's hands, and then they will both drink the blood. Then they will say that they have done a blood covenant. This is a trend that is very popular and common with teenagers all over the world. It is not a big deal. Many teenagers, many people in their teenage years, they did this. Okay, so it's not a big deal. I have done it too when I was also a teenager. I think I did it twice. Back then, we used to think that it's something that is very, very serious, but it is basically childish. But it also have implications, and we need to know the implications. Apart from the health hazard of ingesting somebody's blood, you may not know if the person has some kind of illness inside their body, and you ingest the blood, you might also translate or carry that illness into your own body. It is not really advisable, but some people believe that the advantage of this is that it brings the relationship closer, it increases the love in the relationship, it increases the passion, the affection for each other, and the loyalty. So that is why they do this. But in my own view and my own experience, I don't think a blood covenant between a boy and a girl, a man and a woman, will actually increase any passion or any love or any affection for both of the people if they don't naturally love each other. They don't naturally have the human attraction. I don't see how a blood covenant is going to increase or spark something that is not there, except that something extra is added to that blood covenant. That is the only way I see that it will actually work. If nothing is added, it's just simple will of a boy and a girl coming together to drink each other's blood in order to swear an oath to each other. I don't think that if there's no love in that relationship, I don't think it will work. It will not work. And the disadvantage of this is that when there is no real love, the blood covenant is just an activity exercise in futility. I have seen cases where people have made blood covenants, and so many cases, and the relationship ended, both parties left and they have forgotten each other. I have seen cases whereby people, out of love or infatuation, puppy love, they went to the tattoo parlor and tattooed the names of their lovers on their skin. The ink has not even dried, the relationship has broken. Now the people are left with the name of a failed relationship or a failed lover on their skin. They have to go through life with that memory. So there are many disadvantages of doing this blood covenant because if there is no real love in the relationship, blood covenant does nothing to make the relationship stick. The only way it will actually work if these people do the blood covenant in addition to a deity, most probably a deity representing love, like Izuli, Aphrodisia, and Hecate, Asmodeus, Ashtaroth, Ashtarte, Bacchus. When you involve a deity of love and you do this blood covenant together in addition or in front of that deity, that is when I believe this will actually work very well and glue you people together to make sure that you actually fall in love with each other. If not, if it's just a boy and a girl alone in their room, after meeting each other and becoming infatuated, they decide to bring out a razor blade and cut each other, drink each other's blood. It's not going to do anything for them. Once that infatuation dies down, the relationship will die its natural death. And for the breaking of this kind of relationship, normally when people do blood covenants, it is just both of them expressing their will. I want to love you. The other person will say, I want to love you. And they will drink each other's blood. We swear by this day we are going to love each other. It's just a simple contract. Like people signing contract every day to do this job or to do business for a while. Anytime both people get tired of each other and they decide that they want to break the contract, it breaks naturally. If both parties decide to leave willingly, that's okay. I'm not interested in this relationship anymore. We should go our separate ways. And both parties are happy with that decision. The blood covenant does not owe. Both of them are free to go and they always go without any repercussion. So nowadays, this blood covenant issue is a very big money making scam in our Christian churches today. You will see our criminal pastors, especially in Nigeria, these are pulpit bandits. When people go to meet them, that they are looking for the partner to marry, and they know that they have no real power, there's nothing they can do about the situation except how to steal your money. They will start asking, did you do blood covenant with anybody when you were young, you were a teenager? This is something that almost every teenager have done. I have met so many people that have done it. They say, not a big deal. Teenagers do this all over the world. I have traveled to many countries. I have seen this happen. They know that there's a high probability that you might have done this kind of thing with somebody when you were young and not matured. The girl or the boy will say, yes, I did this when I was in secondary school. The pastor will become happy. They will say, you see, that is why you have not been able to find somebody to get married to. Now the Spirit of the Lord is angry with you. You have to now pay a very big tithe and sow a very big seed to the church for God to remove that blood sin. That blood sin is a very, very dangerous sin. It's a great sin before the eyes of the Lord. They will start talking all sorts of trash to put fear into you. Then the person will go and carry out their life savings and give to this pastor in the hope that they want to claim the blood covenants that they have done before when they are in secondary school, which the pastor must have also done millions of times. So this is how they scam people. Too much. And most of these girls, people that are trapped in Christianity, they believe that there is something that is so dangerous about blood covenants and blah, blah, blah. They will start fleeing them. Most of the time, you find these people 5 years, 10 years, they are still paying money to one man of God to claim the cause of a puppy love covenant. Most of the times we grow up, we don't even remember the people we have relationship with when we were teenagers, when we were young. Most people don't remember how many people they have even slept with in this lifetime. Not to talk of that, think of the situation whereby something you have done when you were naive is troubling you in your adult life. No, that is still stupidity. Once both parties have forgotten about each other, there is nothing that binds you together. Most people have happily got married, probably all your partners, most of them have 4 kids, 5 kids. They all did the blood covenant with you. You did the blood covenant with somebody. Now they are in a happy marriage, living their life. Why is the cause not affecting them? Why is it affecting you? What is happening to you is just simply your own life choices, your own destiny, or your own karma. It has nothing to do with puppy love covenants you have done in your childhood days. So, the only way that you can actually get effects from a blood covenant with an individual is whereby one of the parties refuse to accept the fact that the relationship has ended. Then they will get angry and they will carry that grudge within their hearts because they are not happy that the relationship has ended, and you promised them that you were going to marry them, you're going to live with them, and now you are leaving. So that grudge is going to activate their spirit and activate their guardian angel or their ancestors, or if they have any kind of active spiritual force that is guiding them. That grudge is going to put that force into action to be sending negative vibrations into your life. That is what we call spiritual attack, whereby the person will be thinking of you all the time, wishing you harm, trying to do you harm, to destroy you. If they have any means possible, they have any power, any connection, any way to do something bad to you, they are going to do it because they hate you and they want to see you gone. So many people have this kind of mind in relationship. They say hell have no fury like a woman scorned. Most times people get involved in relationship with people there. It's not even any blood covenant involved. You just promise the person that you are going to marry the person, you are going to have a relationship, then later you disappoint the person. That person will get very angry and will naturally try to kill you. It is natural. There is no witchcraft involved, there is no evil spirit involved. It is just simply anger, natural human emotion that is being expressed because they feel they have been cheated. Most times in our regular life, when we feel cheated by people, when we feel deceived or duped by people, we get angry and we want to seek justice or revenge. It is natural emotion. Somebody is not a bad person for seeking revenge. Somebody is not a witch or a wizard for seeking revenge. Okay? We should differentiate this kind of things. It's natural human emotions. So a blood covenant does not really need to be involved for somebody to want to do something bad to you, or somebody to want to deal with you because you deceived them in a relationship. Many times we have seen relationship that has broken up. We see our partners that used to be very happy and in love with each other become mortal enemies, and we are doing everything to kill each other, even sending bad people, assassins, doing spells to strike each other down. We see this many times in relationships. These are people that didn't even do any blood covenants. It's just simple verbal agreements. And yet it is so strong to this extent. So I don't think you need blood covenants to really do something or be with somebody in a relationship. If there is any real love, you have any real love for somebody, any iota of love in your heart, you don't need a blood covenant to rectify that. If you want a blood covenant, it will just be for formality. That will just be, if you want to marry the person, it will just be for formality to satisfy all righteousness and just to make it official. So blood covenants is not necessary to make relationships strong. It is not necessary to keep your relationship. And if you choose to walk away from a blood covenanted relationship, it is still not a big deal. You can still walk away from the relationship. If both parties agree we don't like each other anymore, nothing will happen to both of you. You will still live your normal life in full happiness and security. Only when there will be a problem is when one of the parties refuse to break the relationship. That party will now start causing problems for you. And in that case, it will be a matter of will. The person that have the stronger will prevail. If the partner that disagree have the stronger will and have the stronger capacity to do something to you or to destroy you, their will prevail over yours. If you are the one that have the stronger will and capacity over that partner, they can do nothing to you. They can only shout, scream, insult, make noise. Nothing will happen. They will go back. They will go into the wilderness of life. You will live your normal life. Only way that something spiritual can be damning to a blood covenant is when both of you come before a deity, most times a vicious or wicked deity, and then they vow to that deity that you people are going to love each other forever, and you want this deity to be a witness to this blood covenant and to make sure that the deity enforce the blood covenant if any of you breaks it. That is the only thing I see that will make a blood covenant between relationships very powerful. Whereby if one partner breaks it, the deity is going to come after them. This is the only thing I see that can make a blood covenant binding between two lovebirds. Apart from that, a simple cut on the wrist like this couples did some years ago in Cameroon, whereby they became viral, where they did a blood covenant and they uploaded it on YouTube. For me, that is just a childish stunt. I don't even think that they will still be together today, because many youths have done blood covenants. I've seen many people. I have done it about twice. I am still here today. People I have done it with, they are married and they have children, I believe. Some have 4 children or 3 children now. They have even forgotten about me. I have forgotten about them. Many people have done this and they are all happily married, living a very good life. It is not a big deal. It's not a death sentence. It's not a life sentence. So those people that are being deceived by pastors and Christianity and these fake native doctors, that once you do a blood covenant, you have a problem with relationship. Everybody have relationship problems. Life is not perfect. Even people in marriage, they know what they go through. Then one stupid person will come and be deceiving you that because you did a blood pact with one little boy or girl, that is the source of all your life problem today. That is a very big life. Okay? So you need to know this for free. This is what I see with blood covenants in relationships. It is simply a childhood stunt. Nothing more, nothing less. You don't need it to make your relationship more powerful or more lovable. It will not do anything to improve your love or increase your love. It will only work if you involve a third party, which is a deity, to enforce that blood covenant. Apart from that, it's simply a matter of will between me and you. The person with the stronger will in the relationship will always prevail. If the one that have the strongest will is the one that initiated the blood covenant, they are going to have that relationship. Their will prevail. If the one with the weakest will initiated the blood covenant, it's not going to work, because the other person, you cannot be able to entrap them. You can't be able to take them. They will walk away if they want to walk away. There's nothing you can do, because your will is not strong enough. Your capacity is not strong enough. Most times, people do this blood covenant relationship when they see that their partner is much more, maybe handsome or more beautiful, somebody beyond their reach, somebody that is much more higher than their level. They feel that this person is too much for them. they cannot be able to get this kind of person in life. The person is beyond their social ladder, so they want to trap this person to them. So that is why they bring this kind of blood covenant thing to try to trap the person. But if the person is not for you, the person is not for you. You cannot keep them. You cannot change their destiny. Somebody that is beyond your league, you somehow manage to meet such a person and you want to trap them in order to climb up the social ladder. You bring in a blood covenant, both of you don't have the same destiny, it will not still work. Okay? So don't use blood covenants to trap people. Most times it's a trap. So don't use. If you love somebody, according to the saying, you have to set them free. So don't try to use blood covenants to try to want to trap somebody to you. Okay? My advice to people is try to improve yourself, improve your value, improve your worth. So when you have something of value, people will want to be with you. But if you are not improving yourself, you are looking for somebody that is already ready-made, somebody that they call full option in Thailand, somebody that is ready-made, just looking for you to walk in and just take over the whole place. It will be hard for you to find such a person. If you are a gold digger, your blood covenant will not work on most people nowadays. So please improve yourself and do not think of using blood covenant to trap somebody to you. It does not work. Okay? This is my view, my take on the issue of blood covenants and relationships. The negative effects are depression, honesty, loneliness, and stupidity. So it's for only teenagers and people that are suffering from inferiority complex. Those are the people that will likely do blood covenants to keep their relationships. If you know your worth, you don't need to do blood covenants in a relationship. If you do it, it's just for formality. It cannot tie you down. It will not tie you down. Okay? So that is the way I see this topic. And questions and comments are welcome. I would like to know what you think about it. Like and share this video. Subscribe to this channel. And hit the notification bell so that you can get my updates. So I'll be seeing you on the next video. Take care and bye.